Disrespect is a test. It is never an accident. When someone interrupts you while you are speaking, when someone makes a joke in your expense in front of a group, when someone ignores your text for 3 days but watches your stories, they are not being careless. They are testing your frame. They are poking the bear to see if it flinches. And the sad truth is, 99% of men fail this test immediately. You get angry. Your heart rate spikes. You raise your voice and try to argue. Or worse, you say nothing and go home to overthink it for hours. The moment you react emotionally, you lose. You have handed them the remote control to your brain. They press a button and you dance. They want to see if they can control your emotional state. If they can make you mad, they own you. If they can make you sad, they own you. Today, we are taking the remote control back. We are going to learn the psychology of power. We are going to learn how to handle disrespect without saying a single angry word. This is a strategy used by the most powerful men in history, from Stoic emperors to modern CEOs. They don't scream, they don't cry, they execute. We are going to cover the 3 levels of handling disrespect, plus a secret 4th level that destroys narcissists. Level 1, the pregnant pause. This is for low-level disrespect. This is for passive-aggressive comments, like being interrupted or receiving a backhanded compliment. Your instinct is to fill the silence because it feels awkward. Your instinct is to laugh nervously to show you are cool. Do not do that. When someone disrespects you, stop everything you are doing. Turn your body towards them. Look them dead in the eye and do absolutely nothing. Wait for 3 to 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called the pregnant pause. It creates a vacuum of massive social pressure. It signals to the entire room, I noticed what you did, and I am not impressed. You are forcing them to sit in the awkwardness they created. Usually, a person will crumble under this silence. They will look away. They will stutter. They will say, I was just joking. All because you had the courage to hold the silence. Silence is loud. Silence screams confidence. Level 2, a non-reactive agreement. This is for direct verbal insults. Let's say someone tries to humiliate you. They say, you look terrible today. Or, that idea was stupid. Or, why are you so quiet? They want you to defend yourself. They want you to say, no, I'm not. Or, it wasn't stupid. Defending is weak. Explaining is losing. The moment you start explaining yourself, you are the lower status person. Instead, use the fogging technique. You agree with them. They say, you look tired. You say, yeah, I probably. And then you move on immediately. You don't care. You treat their insult like it is boring data. Imagine trying to punch a cloud of smoke. That is what it feels like to insult a man who agrees with you. You cannot hurt him. You cannot trigger him. He is untouchable. This hurts them more than any comeback you could think of, because it shows that their opinion of you implies nothing. Level 3, the atomic walkaway. This is for high-level disrespect. When someone crosses a hard boundary, when a friend betrays your trust, when a partner cheats or lies, most people want closure. They want to have a big dramatic argument. They want to write a long text explaining their feelings. They want to yell, how could you do this to me? Stop it. The harsh truth is, they don't care about your feelings. If they respected your feelings, they wouldn't have done it. The only thing they respect is the removal of your attention. You do not argue. You do not explain. You vanish. You cut access completely. This is the ultimate power move, because you are communicating that your time is too valuable to be wasted on trash. You are treating them like a dead pixel on a screen. You just turn the screen off. No block button. That shows emotion. Just silence. Just absence. Your absence will haunt them more than your presence ever could. Level 4, the mirror effect bonus. Sometimes you need to show them who they are. This works best on narcissists or bullies. When they say something rude, you ask a simple question. You look at them calmly and ask, are you okay? Or, why would you say that? This flips the script. Now, they are the one being analyzed. Now, they have to explain their bad behavior. It makes them look like the crazy one. It makes them look emotional. And you remain the calm observer. Respect is not something you beg for. It is something you enforce with your behavior. The world treats you exactly how you teach them to treat you. If you tolerate disrespect, you are teaching them it is okay. If you laugh at their mean jokes, you are training them to be meaner. Stop teaching them to treat you like garbage. You must have a zero tolerance policy. Not because you are sensitive, but because you are valuable. Next time you feel that spike of anger, Next time someone tries to test your frame, remember this video. Don't react. Don't explode. Pause. Stare. Agree. Or walk away. Handle it like a ghost. Handle it like a king. The test is coming today. I guarantee it. Will you pass it? Sign the contract in the comments. I do not tolerate disrespect. Class dismissed.